You are not alone. Your mental health is your wealth. Take care of yourself. KWAKHANYA Radio promotes mental health this month as we continue to do radio according to you.
All right, looking at it, it is exactly 6.5 minutes at exactly 53 minutes after the hour of 1. Then I'm kela nonke enkqubeni ekuthiwa ke invasion. Nandi kuphiwe Amanda wakwatsibona iphathelele inkqubo from 12 kude kubetha intsimbi yesithathu between Monday and Friday. Namhlanje ke we have a special guest in the house, as you can see, the gorgeous, the talented, and I'm just not just any gorgeous. Ukuve wasuthiwa beauty with brains. That's over on the other side. But just a quick one. If you did not know, namhlanje being the 11th of October 2022, it is International Day of the Girl Child. And personally for me, when I was thinking to myself, International Day of the Girl Child, who do I think would definitely go well with the today? She has a daughter, a 3-year-old, the most perfect gift, in fact, that God has just given her. But for now, man, let me give over to KWAKHANYA MQABI on the other side. How are you doing, sis?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yes, after the song, yes, definitely.
Can you tell us about le ngoma sisanduyidlala? I think abaphulaphuli mhlawumbi bangayithanda. I don't want to lie.
Okay. Ithi ukuhlala kuwe kumnandi kunokuphila. You know, when you are in the presence of the Lord.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You feel whole. You feel a sense of peace. You know, zikhona indawo nohlala kuzo phi. You know, but apho uhlala khona, there will always be surroundings of people judging you.
Yes.
You know, there will be comments, things as they'll distract her from the lendle uhamba kuyo, you know. But ukuhlala kuYesu, you guarantee that you're going to the right direction. That He Himself has said He's got plans to prosper you, not to harm me.
Oh, I love, what an introduction.
Thank you.
What an introduction. Makasive ke ngoku about uKwakhanya. So who is uKwakhanya?
All right. UKwakhanya yintombi yomXhosa wethu. Sisuka ngapha kulala lethu lomqa. Sasuka ke apho saze West Bank. It's still in the East London.
Okay.
East London. West Bank, East London. Ndakhula ke apho ndabheka ke West Bank High as where I matriculated, and I went to varsity, SCTI. Back then it was called CTI, now it's called Pearson. I graduated with my honors and I did my HPC exam as well. So I'm a registered counselor. I have a child, as you've mentioned, a daughter, a beautiful daughter. A rascal sometimes, but it's fine. At least she's the only one, so I can handle her. So yeah, I've got a big family, and I love my family. I'm very family orientated, and I'm a big fan of spirituality.
Oh
yes, I'm there, especially when we talk about Christianity.
Oh my goodness, she can sing also. Just putting it out there. She can sing. Maybe we might get some time before we let her go to sing for us. Now, Kwaksi, as a registered counselor, what made you become one? Because the challenges that we come with to you as counselors are humongous. What made you become a counselor?
Well, back in the day when I was in high school, I got a lot of discrimination, where I wanted to, every time I would try to express something, people would not get it. So I felt a lot of people misunderstanding me and misunderstanding the person that I am, you know. So I was kind of different, you know, because I would try to explain something in my own words. I've got my own thinking, I've got my own process of thinking, but people won't get me where I'm at. So to a point where when I would find someone that I think we understand, and then I'm judge, you know. So I thought to myself, no man, I think we need a lot of people that are open to trying to understand the other person when they don't understand themselves, to give a sort of direction and a perspective of where they could get or what they want to do or to express, or whatever the case may be. So I became that person or sentimental, you know, that person who's sensitive to information about others, because sometimes being understood leads to low self-esteem,
That's true.
and a lot of other things. So you end up keeping to yourself. So keeping to myself and not being able to express myself, because I know once I express myself, I will be understood. I will be understood. So that's where I got to that point about, you know what, let me be that open, organic, that person that other people are able to relate to and talk to.
That one person that abantu bakwazi ukuya kuye and you would understand exactly what a person is going through. Oh, I love that.
And I try my best so that it's been a relationship and not feel or leave misunderstood.
So sinondwendwe ke apha kusisinomphelo uthi ke yena, good afternoon Lady P and kwakhanya MQABI, uthi afake nehearts uthi ke ndinemamele enyanga in Cape Town, also eWinchester ukhona ke nobutsipho naye ke bulisa said good afternoon, siyabulisa nathi bethuna nale mini. So I talk a lot, especially when it comes to izinto that are close to my heart, especially when we're talking about abantwana abangamantombazana and the challenges that they face, because nami sendisukuba umntana omncinci intombazana and sendisuka nase high school of even getting to be bullied, going back to self-esteem at times, when people say things to you or they do things to you, it becomes really low. And that is when you need KWAKHANYA to come and talk to you and to make you understand this zinto, so that now you can even start understanding yourself better. Because honestly, I always say, there's probably something wrong with me. I'm not enough, So that's when we have counselors coming in. Now, what are some of the unique challenges that girls face?
One we've mentioned is low self-esteem. Girls, especially when they are approaching puberty or the self-identity stage, that's when they're trying to figure themselves out. And when someone comes and disrupts that process, and now it has an impact in the near future. So not only just in that process, So another thing, and that is common to everywhere we go, even not out of South Africa, is teenage pregnancy. You can't run away from that. There are abantwana abanithayo at a very early age, and this could be from EGBV. This could be from rape. A girl child is even scared to phuma kokwabo because they don't know what's going to happen to them, because kukho ezi zinto zenzekayo. And umntana ke ngoku aphele ke ngoku efumana sugar daddy, because sometimes they do not get izinto abazifunayo back at home, because abakwazi, because sometimes ezi zinto abazifunayo, they are wrong for them. So they find themselves having peer pressure into gaining these things. That's another point. Peer pressure from ababantu ke ngoku bathi bazitshomi zakho. Even the outside world, the TV that we watch, ukabantu phayana bazibleachayo. So we find pressure to bleach ourselves, because there is this perception of beauty, And as a girl child, you need to be this certain way, body structure, this in order to fit into society, of which it damages that child's self-esteem, because now they are trying to become someone that they are not. So kukho le nto philwa kuthiwa yi-Down syndrome. Not sure if you've heard about it, but yilaa nto yokuba ibe ngu-girl versus girl.
Oh yes.
Ufumaniseke into yokuba we don't complement each other. Instead, we compete with one another. We compare ourselves to Upiwe, whereas Upiwe has her own road or journey to complete, and I have my own. But in different overtake us to a place, and I went for So we don't complement each other as girls. We don't fix our crowns. We not our. My sister is not my sister, but my competition. An opposition. That is actually pulling me down and not actually helping me to become the person that I want to be in the near future. Ujolo is a very common one.
It's like, oof.
Siyagowa,
the boys.
That's one thing, because sometimes we want these things because they are not fulfilled. Sometimes it comes back at home. It's from home. Yes. We're not fulfilled. We call it disruption at the end. So we want that love, and we allow these people to do easy about you know what I mean? And we allow them because naturally we want to be relevant.
Yes.
And then with younger we get into HIV. That's another one. HIV. Umntana be infected. And it's actually, it damages umntana, his self-esteem.
Self-esteem, definitely.
And there are many other things like leadership as well. We are not given a platform to exercise our capabilities, to exercise our potentials. Because even if you are given a platform, you will be judged. Usayinikwe lo platform, and from being judged, kubakho izinto into eyenzekayo kuwe where you end up getting a mental illness, even doubting yourself at times. But andikwazi uyenza into ethile. That time you've dreamt of doing such a thing. You know, so zininzi common izinto wethu ezichallengeayo girl child, because even from birth, we are being discriminated. Ufumaniseke into yokokuba utata akafuni firstborn yakhe ibe yintombazana,
ufuna ube ngumfana.
that's all. So from birth, uyayiqaphela, even we've got the 9th of August. We've been fighting for our rights. We've been fighting to become known, to be known in society, to be recognized that we do have these capabilities. But it's a threat, unfortunately, because we've got all of these things in place.
You know, you've spoken about a point that I quickly want to go back to about some of the challenges that girl children actually face, being mental illnesses, or we were celebrating in mental health yet. And I was even talking about at times we forget ourselves, and I think so let's focus about the next person, which is okay to care for each other, but at times I think we are that we take a break and we look back and we see how am I doing? Am I doing okay? And if I'm not doing okay, maybe I need to take a break, take some time out. Now, when KWAKHANYA, how do you look after your mental health?
Oh, I love ice cream.
Oh,
I love ice cream. It is something that it does. When you are stressed, your high blood rises.
nice.
So when you tata la ice cream, it cools you, it calms you, even from environment. Obviously, it's feel cool. Ice cream, and also I feel that you need to visit someone to talk to. I've got someone that I talk to on a weekly or monthly basis. Sometimes it depends on my schedule. I have someone to talk to. So even my family is a support system. Support is very, very important. So every time I feel distressed, I go to that place where I know I will get comfort. If it means going to the movie, do self-care. That's part of self-care. Do things that you know will actually make you smile, because because is negative thoughts. Yes, going to comedy shows. I love doing those things, and those are the things that make me help me to be sane at the end of the day.
Now, quick one, because I know you are a God-fearing woman. You know when they say that God has, sisters and brothers, like people next to him, in fact, you are one of them. You communicate with your God in ways that we do not know. Like it's as if conversation, this is how I feel, and automatically, you know what, let me quickly fix this. Now, ungasipha mhlambi a scripture or two ezisondele kuwe that you always go to, mhlambi xa ungasiva kakuhle, could be into zasemsebenzini, could be anything, but that one or two scriptures that you know this will definitely pull you up. Zithini?
Noba ndingahambe ndifule nothunzi lokufa, akayi kundishiya uba nami yewerewolf, and that is Psalms 23. The scripture also mentioned at the beginning of the show that he has plans to prosper me and not to harm me. So whatever trials and tribulations I go through, I know that he won't lead me to a place where he cannot take me through.
Sure.
Those are the two scriptures that I love in the Bible.
And I just saw your smile when you were calling them out.
Yes. He's got plans to prosper me, not to harm me. And even if I walk through the valley of death, I shall not fear, because he is with me.
And he said he'll never leave nor forsake us. Never.
And I've experienced that.
Sure. You know when they talk about living testimonies, my goodness.
I can attest. I've failed so much in life, but because of those scriptures, they rise me up all the time.
Sure. I hope everyone who needed to hear that is actually tuned in at this moment, or even you don't mind to go on Facebook way too. It says Facebook. So every time does anything they'll automatically go to the scriptures live at this moment. Now, today being International Day of the Girl Child focuses its attention on the need to address the challenges that Amandombi face and to promote girls' empowerment and their human rights. Now, how can we as parents, sisters, aunts, empower Amandombi?
Okay. Keep them in school, because as Ndomas from this one, are very important for a child's development. Sometimes if a parent doesn't want to take their child to school, it wasn't in their COVID. It has disrupted a lot of easy presence at school. But take the child to school, give them something to do. Because them not having something to do will ultimately lead them to a place where they're not supposed to go to. If they have chores, they know that or whatever. If they know that at 6 your light is bad, give them leadership roles. Because iqala nasendlini laa nto yothi khawugade usista wakho omdala ndizawubuya ndimxelele. Wena mntana oyintombazane, you are growing up to say that my mother trusts me, and from there you take it up to schools, even at nasezikolweni. Give them roles, leadership roles, where they can find themselves through those roles. So yeah, as a parent, I would advise that you engage with your child. Be invested, be interested in because as money changes, try to find out who interest. Sometimes we confine our children because ufuneka iphethe teddy bear. Umntana oyintombazana ufuneka enze messing. There are ezinye careers where umntana would be interested to and excel futhi. Like being a policewoman. As encourages older because because you're a girl child. Don't confine umntana. Let the child lead the way, which ufuna future. And when you just guide them as a parent.
Yes, as a parent.
Leader from the front. We want to dictate and we want to be authoritative because and we want to protect them. I can't dispute that because we want to protect our own, but we also need to let them make their own decisions. And sing about because they are able and they are capable of doing those. When I just guide as a parent
and just be there.
Yes.
Now today, KWAKHANYA, in fact, before this question, I want to find out about some of the challenges that you face as a counselor, especially when you deal with
you eat challenges and this face I was in you've mentioned, and I've also mentioned that and ndisebenza ibombi and from the ages of 15 to 29. So when a girl child comes with a problem, you feel a certain way because you are raising a child and you don't know if whether I always have that at the back of my mind to say that, hey, akakhuliswa ndim rather makakhuliswe nguwe because parent. I might sometimes be absent. I might be absent, but you're always there. So there are those challenges as in back at home. And I've got sisters as well that are female. So I think of these things as especially GBV. GBV has been a common case around, and also you even fear your own life. So how can you protect these people, of which there is so much you can do as a person, but you fear all of those things and you internalize those things. Those are the challenges I face because like I told you, I'm very sentimental, I'm very touched, I'm very sensitive. So once you take alone, I bring it close to home. It's wrong, but yeah, I'm a human.
You're human too. You're allowed to feel like that.
And I'm female. Yes. So yeah.
Now, I've been watching you over the past couple of weeks going to talk to these young girls and different crowds each and every time. Tell us how that journey has been.
Oh, it's been wonderful. Yes, when you go and talk to abantu, like I said, there's a range. 15 or 29 also so you need to also adjust yourself. I've been growing so much because sometimes the glass, and I know this is great, 15 years. But now when I go to a bigger crowd where I know that there's a range, so I need to try to see so that wonke umuntu andive the point that I'm trying to
get across.
So it has grown in that aspect, and also so I was very reserved because I wasn't understood.
Kept to yourself.
Yes. So now it has helped me also to grow in that respect of to express and also to try to influence someone. At least one soul, Lord. One knows how to change. And then but
Yo, I love this. KWAKHANYA, I know there's a lot of people who are definitely going to want to be in touch with you, especially abo bafuna uncedo ngokwazi ukuthetha. Bangakufumana phi ku-social media?
ndingumqabi ndikwakhanya mamnoni mqabi
Kulaa cala likaFacebook, ne?
Facebook wakhanya
Instagram, Twitter.
andikazi apha andiqondi uba ndiyathanda kodwa ndikhona apha.
So wena sikufumana qha kuFacebook akho mhlawumbi ne-business number sinokufumana
Yeah,
kuyo?
you can.
Okay.
I can give you another number. I'm always there. It's a toll-free number in Monday.
Perfect.
So we operate from 8 to 4:30 from Monday to Thursday, and then on Fridays it's 8 to 4 o'clock.
Definitely.
Your line number it is 0800 55 558.
558.
So go 808 00 5 bahlanu.
Okay. So pause.
Okay.
Nanini na.
Yeah.
Wrapping it up for the day, sishiya nomyalezo uthini. In fact, umphako wethu sigoduka nantoni na namhlanje on this International Day of the Girl Child.
Okay, but let me try and do this, and I'm hoping there's at least one person that I touch with these words. That guys, embrace your uniqueness. We are different. Just embrace your uniqueness. Whatever you aspire to be, go get it. Don't let anything come between you and your future, your destiny. Be aware, as or say young, be aware of your body changes and developments and be inquisitive. Because develop and also you would even detect you are pregnant at a very early age, and you are able to do things or something about that. Because we can't run away from the fact that we do get raped.
That's
true. So be aware of your body changes and everything that happens so that you are able to prevent or do things as are going to now.
Embrace your uniqueness.
Yes. Don't forget, you have rights. So
yes.
You have rights.
Yes.
Just go and know your rights.
Mhlawumbi ke kukho abazali abathi ii-boys zabo ke zishekile. You also talk to young boys, right?
Here and there, but we have a program esisebenza nayo ekuthiwa yikhwelo lethu. Yes, it works. Isebenza nabantwana abangama-boys in primary school.
Ngamanye ke abo ngenye imini endifuneka sincokole ngabo. Namhlanje we're focusing on the girls and all the girl children out there. You guys have rights to KWAKHANYA, and man, embrace your uniqueness. Mhle, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Hayi ungatufuni validation yabanye mntasekhaya. On that note, I will actually end this with one of my favorite tracks. It has to be from Spirit of Praise as well as Matima City Grateful, because I feel like as a girl child, I'm grateful for so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It has been an honor being here. And looking at time, we have about 43 minutes till we take it to exactly 16 minutes of on the 11th of October 2022. Once more again, thank you so much. This is KWAKHANYA. MQABI.
MQABI.